Hi friends, so let's look at what are the type of questions which will appear in trigonometry. There are three type of questions. One which is based on drawing a triangle, that is triangle drawing based. Second one is using trigonometric identities and standard angles. And third is simplify and prove LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so these are the three type of problems we might get in trigonometry. Now let's look at one of the triangle drawing based problems. They are asking calculate the trigonometric ratios for the below triangle. So we have been given a triangle ABC. We have been given that BC is K and AC is 3K. Okay, that is given AC is 3K and BC is K. Okay, now to calculate the trigonometric ratios, we need to know what is the length of AB also. Okay, because when you're calculating cos, tan, everything, the length of AB will also come. Okay, so by applying Pythagorean theorem, we know that the adjacent side squared plus opposite side squared is equal to hypotenuse side squared, right? So AB squared plus BC squared is equal to AC squared. Okay, so we apply the Pythagoras theorem. Let us assume that AB is x. Okay, if AB is x, we need to find out what that x is. Okay, so substituting for AB, we'll get x, instead of AB squared, we'll put x squared. Okay, now substituting for BC, BC is given as k, right? So BC squared is nothing but k squared. Okay, and similarly, if we substitute for AC, we get AC squared is 3k whole squared. Okay, remember AC is 3k. So AC squared is, in brackets we have to put 3k and make it squared. Okay, so next step is we simplify, right? We say that x squared we have to write it as is, k squared we have to write it as is. What is 3k squared? 3k squared is nothing but 3 squared multiplied by k squared. Okay, so that becomes 9k squared. Okay, so this is one step of simplification. Second step is we will take this k squared to the other side of the equal to sign. When we take it to the other side of the equal to sign, it will become minus. So that gives us x squared is equal to 9k squared minus k squared, that is equal to 8k squared. Okay, which means x is equal to the root of 8k squared. Okay, now 8 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 because 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. And k squared can be written as k into k. When you take the square root, you can, whatever two numbers are there, you can take one out of them. Okay, for example, there are two 2's here, right? One of the two you can take it outside the square root, and there are two k's here. So one of the k's you can take outside the square root. What remains is 1 2 which is under the root. So basically we are saying that AB is equal to 2 root 2 k. Okay, so now once we know what is the length of AB, now what we can do is we can calculate the trigonometric values for the angle A using this information. Sin A is nothing but BC divided by AC. So BC divided by AC is K divided by 3K. Now note that K and K will get cancelled since this is a division, right? This is a fraction where we have a division. So K1, K and K cancel, 1 remains, so 1 by 3. Okay. Similarly, cos A, right? Cos of angle A is AB by AC, right? Now we know we have calculated the value of AB to be 2 root 2k. Okay. So AB by AC is 2 root 2k divided by 3k. Again 3 and 3 get cancelled and you will get 2 root 2 by 3. So cos of A is equal to 2 root 2 by 3. Okay. What is tan A? Tan A is opposite by adjacent. So it is BC divided by AB, isn't it? So substituting for BC we get K, and for AB it is 2 root 2K. So K and K gets cancelled, 1 remains here. So tan A is 1 upon 2 root 2. Okay, so this is how we calculate the sine, cos and tan of angle A by first calculating what is the length of each of these sides and applying the appropriate formulas. Okay, now let's come to the next question. Okay, so we are given a triangle ABC right angled at B. So they are saying that there is a triangle ABC. It is right angle, that is 90 degree at angle B basically. Okay, and they are saying tan A is 1. tan of angle A is 1, verify 2 sin A cos A equal to 1. Okay, so remember, see, whenever you solve any trigonometric problem, you should, sort of either draw the triangle, or you should understand and remember the trigonometric identities, and you should understand the sine, cos and tan of the standard angles. Okay, that is very important in solving these problems. So what are the trigonometric identity? It is sine squared A plus cos squared A equal to 1. 1 plus tan squared A is secant squared A, and 1 plus cot squared A is equal to cosecant squared A. So these things you always have to remember. Okay, you can by heart this: sin squared A plus cos squared A equal to 1, 1 plus tan squared A equal to secant squared A, 1 plus cot squared A is equal to cosecant squared A. Okay, so now you also have to know the sine of some standard angles. For example, sine of angle 0 is 0, sine of 30 is half. Okay, sine of angle 30 is half, sine of angle 45 is 1 over root 2. Okay, sine of 60 is root 3 by 2, and sine of angle 90 is 1. Okay, similarly cosine is reverse of sine, so you can start writing from this side actually. So cosine of 0 is 1, cosine of 30 is root 3 by 2, cosine of 45 is 1 over root 2, cosine of 60 is half, and cosine of 90 is 0. Okay, and tan is nothing but sine over cos. Okay, so tan of 0 is sine of 0 by cos of 0. So 0 by 1 you'll get 0, right? And root 3 by 2, 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2, you'll get 1 over root 3, which is tan 30. Tan 45 is 1 because 1 over root 2 divided by 1 over root 2, both are same, so you get 1. And tan 60 is root 3 by 2 divided by half, which is root 3. And tan 90 is 1 by 0, which is undefined, because anything when you divide by 0 it becomes undefined. Okay, so this information you have to by heart it, and you have to keep it in your mind. Okay, so in this problem they have said that tan A is 1, which means they are saying tan A is what? Tan A is opposite by adjacent, that is BC by AB. So BC by AB equal to 1, which means BC is equal to AB. Okay, so this side AB and this side BC, they are equal. Okay, if these two are equal, sides are equal, obviously the angles, this angle and this angle will also be equal, right? Because that's how triangles work. In triangles, when the sides are equal, the angles are also equal, right? The angles opposite to them are also equal. So here, if we consider these equal angles as x, we say that x plus 90 is equal to 180. Why? Because angle B we know is 90 degree, and the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So we have x plus x. This x plus angle B is 180 degree. Okay, so this x plus this x will make 2x. 2x plus 90 is 180. Okay, so when we send this 90 to the other side of the equal to sign, we get 2x is equal to 180 minus 90 degrees. So 2x 180 minus 90 is 90, or x is equal to 90 divided by 2, which is equal to 45 degree. Okay, so our task in this problem is to verify that 2 sin A cos A equal to 1. Okay, so if we substitute, we say 2 sin A cos A is equal to, we know that angle A is now 45 degree. Why? Because x is 45 degree. We have proved that. So 2 sin A cos A means it is 2 sin 45 times cos 45. And from the standard angle table, we can see that sin A for angle 45 is 1 by root 2. And cos of A for angle 45 is also 1 over root 2. So we get 2 into 1 over root 2 into 1 over root 2. So this root 2 in the denominator multiply to give you a 2. At the top there is a 2, at the bottom there is a 2. They both cancel out and give you 1. And which is what we have to verify, and we have done that.